I am the artist. This is my studio. What do artists do?
It's a story of how Alegria, a baobab flower, and Tremagen, a baobab tree, connected with someone outside their species, and what happened. Alegria and Tremagen live on the savanna in a baobab tree. They live with Grandbab, and they live far, far away from the mountains in the west. You have to pass the oasis with the rainbow waterfall and the beautiful green running trees all the way up to where the lemurs live, in the tall, dusty, dry mountains on the opposite side of the island of Madagascar. One day, as Alegria and Tremagen were sketching in their sketchbook and telling fun stories, they noticed a different species of person walk by. It was small with their head down, and they looked sad. "Grandbab, what's wrong with this person?" "Well, we should invite them in and ask them what's going on." "Hey, would you like to join us?" "Well, sure. I don't have any family here. I'm from the other side of the mountain." "Well, we're sketching in our sketchbook and telling stories. Would you like to come join me?" "Oh, I'm a little too shy for that. I don't know about sketching. We don't do sketching on the other side of the mountain. We tell stories." "Well, join us for a good story. We'd love to hear more stories from your side of the mountain." "Oh, well, I've left my family there, and I'm a little sad because I miss my family. I depend on them a lot." "Well, we would love to hear stories about your family. We're very good listeners." Tremagen and Alegria listened and listened to stories about other side of the mountain from what they come to know as the Sitka lemur. We'll learn more about the Sitka lemur in some of our other episodes. How did Alegria and Tremagen act empathetically? How did they have empathy for the new species, the Sitka lemur? How did they make a connection? How can they have a new positive outlook on the Sitka lemur species? What if they hadn't noticed, or what if they hadn't invited him in? What would happen then? How do you think that the lemur felt after he was able to share his stories with Alegria and Tremagen? Alegria and Tremagen gave the Sitka a sketchbook of their own, and they drew lots of pictures about their family and the other side of the mountain, and they shared that with Alegria and Tremagen, and they were able to see more about the Sitka lemur's family, and they shared some of their favorite things to do, like dancing, or that Tremagen is going to be a boatman on a boat when he grows up. How can you connect with your friends? How can you connect with people that you don't know very well in your class?